just feel like if they were gonna shut down the whole town with their stupid fight, they could have done it at least anywhere but over the hair salon. I've had this appointment for weeks, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's the apocalypse. Oh, we can't do it. We're transphobic. We hate gay people. Meh, 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 meh. You know what I mean?
Celeste, I get it, but for one, we're live, and second, how on earth does canceling your hair appointment mean either of those things?
You just wouldn't get it.
Okay, but also, how have you had this appointment for weeks and you're just now coming back from the dead today?
Jesus pulled some strings for me. Duh.
I swear, I can never have a normal day at the office here. Intro music, please.
It's time to inform yourself. We got the news, pop culture, and dead people too. The weather and more cool stuff. It's time to inform yourself.
Is it just me, or does that intro music seem a little different?
It's just you.
I'm so sick of this place. I feel like it's perfectly reasonable to ask the questions that I ask.
Listen, it's not my fault you haven't kept up on the deep lore, Kenzie. I've been dead for 4 weeks, and I'm still up to speed.
What is this deep lore that everybody keeps talking about?
Well, I am glad you asked, Kenzie. For all of our viewers that may be confused about today's broadcast, my name is Celeste, and I'll be your guide through this very tumultuous episode of Inform Yourself. To begin, I'll start off by saying that I'm not actually here. I died about 4 weeks ago and went to heaven, where Jesus welcomed me with open arms. After teaching me the secrets of the rapture, Jesus decided to send me back to Earth as a prophet. So here I am, ready to teach all of you about the apocalypse.
That literally explained nothing. There are two dorks getting ready to fight for our souls, Celeste. Both myself and the viewers deserve some context.
Chill, Kenzie. I'm getting there. Over the last several weeks, we have been investigating two very interesting paranormal stories. While filming an innocuous weather segment, our intern John was possessed by a spirit going by the name Judemeus, after he picked up a Snickers bar he found on the ground. John then ate the Snickers bar and has since lost himself completely, and is now merely a husk that Judemeus resides in.
Oh wait, I do know the next part.
Well fine, you tell it.
After Judemeus took over John's body, he began pushing a Snickers branding deal that seemed way too lucrative to be true. We started running Snickers commercials and doing brand integrations on almost every episode. That's about the time when our head producer Abe started acting strange.
Exactly. See, you know some of the lore. After the Snickers branding deal, Judemeus got Abe to drink a cup of coffee containing a Snickers brand coffee creamer, and this brought Abe under Judemeus' control, and Abe hasn't been quite the same since.
And honestly, neither has this show.
I mean, I guess so.
Aren't we supposed to be giving people, like, news? Isn't that what this whole show is supposed to be about?
I mean, like, sort of. But this is news, and we're only halfway through explaining the deep lore.
I mean, like, normal news, though. Let's go to Tomas with the entertainment wrap-up. Maybe he has something normal to say, and we can finish this deep lore afterwards.
Fine.
I'm Timmy.
It's Tomas.
Shut up, Timmy. Billy Ray Cyrus is filing for divorce. Some gave all for this marriage, but apparently there was a storm in the heartland because it's ending in a trail of tears. Report says that this is the third time they filed for divorce, but Billy says it won't be the last 3. That seems a bit excessive. Almost excessive as his 6 kids. We get it, Billy. You wanted a kid to be proud of. It didn't happen. Wrap it up. Fun fact, Billy and Tish got married in their living room. The same place Molly and Liam got married. Yeesh. Sounds like no one would want to be at home at last, especially if the home is back in Tennessee. All I can say is my achy breaky heart for Billy. And that's your entertainment wrap up.
Hey, Tomas here for my super top secret hideout in my apartment. Sorry for the weird couple entertainment wrap ups, but I heard Judemeus and Better Nick are up to some weird things. Luckily, I got some decoys. Unfortunately, everyone saw right through Kevin, so I decided to find one that looks a bit more like me in Dedrick. Unfortunately, he can't even get my name right. Ugh. So this might be the last entertainment wrap-up you ever see. I'm Tomas, and I'm signing out.
I need a new job.
Thanks for the update, Tomas. I hope you're staying safe during these very troubling times.
At this point, I'm just gonna roll with it. Give me the rest of the lore, Celeste.
Gladly. So, after the Snickers branding deal, a bit of a studio rivalry started between our sports broadcaster Nick O'Doy and our editor Nick Livers. For some reason, everyone in the studio started calling Nick O'Doy Better Nick and Nick Livers Worse Nick. At the time, we weren't really sure why we started doing this, but it became clear to us soon enough.
Oh, I know this part too.
Then, by all means, your turn. My throat is parched.
Shortly after Better Nick and Worse Nick's debacle, Celeste, my co-host, began sending Nick Livers messages from heaven. Nick claimed that she was sending him clues about the rapture, but he ended up walking into the middle of nowhere. After pacing for several hours, he stumbled upon a Snickers bar. Within the Snickers bar was the spirit of the Prime Nick.
That's right, Kenzie. And as we all know by now, the Prime Nick was born in ancient Mesopotamia and was the first person to ever be named Nick. However,
the name was cursed, and it allowed him to consume the power of all other Nicks.
That's right. However, a loophole caused Prime Nick to become trapped in a Snickers bar because Snickers contains the name Nick. Prime Nick then festered away in the Snickers bar, and after decades, his rage became a being of its own, which...
Oh my god, that's Judemeus. This makes so much more sense now.
See, it's so much more fun when you know the deep lore. Shortly after that, Prime Nick challenged Nick O'Doy to a fight to consume his essence, and Nick O'Doy ended up inheriting the Prime Nick curse, along with a desire to destroy the entire world.
And so now, Judemeus and Prime Nick are duking it out because Prime Nick wants to destroy the world and Judemeus wants to control it.
Bingo.
We're actually getting word from Chloe and Sapphira Sarah, who are on site looking for the fight.
Thanks, Kenzie. It's your girl, Safari Sarah, out here. Today, I'm joined with this COVID-concerned person, Chloe. We're reporting to you live over here.
Yeah, but you can just call me Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
All right, well, anyways, we're reporting to you live.
That
Today,
girl on
there
the
has
right
been a
looks really
sighting
familiar.
of Jesus
That's Safari Sarah.
Christ.
Okay.
Wait, am I making you uncomfortable without this mask over here?
It's all good, Safari Sarah. You know, my views have been changing recently. I've just developed a new policy and it kind of just goes like this. No shoes, no shirt, no mask, no problem. Oh my.
Here he is. Oh my gosh, it's Jesus Christ.
I don't
Oh
think
my
that's
God, we made
Jesus.
it.
We made it. We
I think
made it.
that's
All right.
Judemeus. I
Thank
think
you,
that's
Lord
the whole
Jesus.
reason
We
they're
made
there.
it.
Silence.
Wait.
Listen, you fools. This is not heaven. This is not what you think it is.
All right. So is this not a church?
No, it's not. And I don't even know what a church is. This is just a social gathering for those who have been taken over by corrupt forces.
I
and the
swear
evil
that's you.
spirits Of the candy
No.
Snickers.
No, that's not
So
me.
does that mean we're in hell?
Pretty much.
Do they not know that that's
Damn
Judemeus?
it.
They're literally supposed to be
Yeah, they're
interviewing
talking
him.
to
Heat.
him.
Safari Sarah.
That's why they're there.
This isn't.
Did they not know what they're going to be
Well,
reporting
I'm
on?
sure it does suck to
We
suck,
really
doesn't
need
it?
to train our
I'm
interns better.
already used to
Oh
all
my
the
God.
wildfires and such, so I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, Sarah will probably like it. Chloe, you're going to experience long and extreme periods of suffering.
Go on.
Hey, it's not just Sarah, it's Safari Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I go by
okay.
Chol sometimes too. So
Wait.
get it right.
Idiots, never correct me again. Now, come inside. They're waiting
Inside.
for you.
We really need to train those interns better.
I agree. And I swear that was you.
No, it definitely was not. That's Safari Sarah. We don't even have the same voice.
Okay.
And I don't even have time for this. Abe has a package that he really wants to show us.
Whatever. Roll it.
Hi, my name is Eric, and this is a poetry review with Abe, I guess. After the music review Abe did with Judemeus, he's been feeling a bit strange, so while he is lying down, he asked me to film this video for him. Anyway, here's my choice for today's poem, Your Best. If you always try your best, then you'll never have to wonder about what you could have done if you'd summoned all your thunder. And if your best was not as good as you hoped it would be, you could still say, I gave today all that I had in me. You know, it's kind of strange. There seems to be a few extra lines beneath this poem, but it wouldn't hurt to read them, I guess, you know. Roses are red, violets are blue. God, what's happening? Oh no. All hail Judemeus, all hail Judemeus, all hail Judemeus. Oh God. Okay, well, that was kind of weird, but anyway, what do you think, Abe? Oh, Abe? Abe's gone. Well, anyway, that's today's poetry review with me and, I guess, Abe, so back to the studio.
Did Abe just die?
Yeah, seems like it.
You don't seem that upset about it.
I mean, he was kind of difficult to work with, so
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Well, at least whatever his whole deal with Judemeus was has come to an end.
Speaking of Judemeus, let's go over the stats of our fighters.
Coming in at a whopping weight of at least 4 bags of family-sized Snickers bars, Judemeus stands around 4 feet tall on a good day. Fighting out an insane asylum in North Carolina, Judemeus' primary advantages is how much cooler they look than Prime Nick.
And coming in at a whopping weight of at least some, Prime Nick stands at 6 feet tall, or at least that's what they put on their dating apps to make themselves feel better. Fighting out of Mesopotamia, Prime Nick's primary advantage is sky lasers. Pew pew pew!
It seems to be a pretty close matchup, Celeste. Who do you think will win?
I'm gonna go with Prime Nick simply because who doesn't love a good sky laser? What about you?
Sky lasers is pretty neat, but Judemeus has a cool robe that makes me really jealous of them every time I see it. So I'm gonna go with them. Kinda looks like Harry Potter.
Interesting. It seems we have a feed of the fight going on right now. Let's check it out.
Nick, what is the meaning of this?
Well, if it isn't the Snickers demon, it's not obvious. I'm laying waste to the mortal realm, as I said I would.
I cannot abide this. I will only give you this one warning, charlatan. Stop, or you will be stopped.
By you? You're merely an echo of true power. I've existed for thousands of years. You're merely an infant.
If I am an infant, then you are a withering old fool, rotting away. Clearly your mind is gone, but with the bad comes the good, and though it will be painful, your death shall be swift.
I've heard enough of your posturing. Die! Enough of this foolish game.
Wow, what a fight.
Agreed. Let's go to our field reporter Eric for some details.
Thanks, Celeste. I'm here below the Battle of the Ages, the final fight for all of our souls. The contestants appear to be a Jesus cosplayer by the name of Judemeus, and a blue sweatshirt clad man going by the name of the Prime Nick.
We sort of already knew that, Eric. What else can you tell us about what you're seeing?
Well, it looks like the fight is just about wrapped up. The Jesus-looking fellow just hit the ground after an exorbitant amount of sky lasers.
Very interesting, Eric. Anything else?
Yeah, he's kind of an ugly guy, I can't lie. Honestly, it looks like he could probably use a Snickers.
Eric, you've got to be kidding me. Are you possessed too?
No. Never. I would never submit to Overlord Judemeus' divine power.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's it for my report here. Pretty short battle. Something's coming from the sky. Oh my god!
Looks like the fight is still happening. Let's watch.
Oh man, I wish I had a Snickers right now. I need this. I need this so bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good, man.
Oh, what I needed.
Your new form doesn't matter. Not in the face of my Mega Nick. Now this fight is really getting started. Wait, what are these? Inverted controls? Who even does that? Wait. Curse you, Nicholas II, Russian Tsar in the late 1890s.
All hail Judemeus.
That's all the time we have for this week and every week after. Our dead person of the week is all of us here at
Inform Yourself.
Well, this is it, everybody. See you never.